Hey everybody, it's Robbie 0626195 here for more EarthBound. In the last part, we left Tenda Village and we explored the dungeon here, known as Lumine Hall. I guess it's the dungeon leading to Lumine Hall, the sanctuary location. And in this part, we are actually going to fight the sanctuary boss. First, I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick round of life up alphas on Pooh and Jeff, and probably Ness as well, just to get everyone up to max HP. This should do Ness, I think. Close enough. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and encounter. You finally got here. This is the 7th your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. This is the Electrospectre! The Electrospectre has 3,092 HP. It is partially weak to both fire and freeze. Can do an electrical shock attack, which is PSI Thunder Beta. Use Hungry HP Sucker. Use a Neutralizer, and use your Shield Killer. Now you might be thinking, wait, isn't the Neutralizer just an upgraded shield killer? To which I will say, yes it is. So, he's got both for some reason. I don't know why. So, first of all, this guy does have his own shield to start with, so you will want to go ahead and take care of that, and maybe not use any PSI attacks to start out with, because they will get just reflected back at you. There he goes using his Hunger HP Sucker, which it did not work on that, but it did drain 51 from Jeff, so don't have to worry about that. Okay, now that that is gone, we can definitely go all out. We are going to do a rockin' with Ness, since he is partially weak to freeze, I should say. We'll go ahead and do freeze Omega with Paula. Jeff, you can... Is this guy technically weak to metal? I wonder if I can use the Rust Promoter on him. And then... yeah. Pooh, use Starstorm. Might as well. There goes Omega. That was to 504. Very nice. Very flashy attack Starstorm is. It didn't work on him. Oh well. There goes this electrical attack, which is reflect back on him, and hurt Paula. There we go. Very good. Ness, you are going to be on... not Flash. You are going to be on recovery duty. Get Paula her HP back there. Paula, you're just going to continue to do Freeze Omega on him, because that does a very good amount of damage. Jeff, you might as well go Heavy Bazooka on him. And Pooh, why don't you continue with your Starstorm? Why not? It's kind of an expensive attack, but it is a very good attack. It is well worth it. Paula, get your health back up there. That's a good amount there. Here comes more electricity. Not bad, not bad. He hurt himself on that one of those. So that's pretty good. This guy's not too bad. He's got a funky pose there. He also has the electric enemy background music. He doesn't actually have the Sanctuary boss music. The last Sanctuary boss does, but not this one. What am I doing? Gosh, I've just been poking around in my menu here. I can't figure out what I'm going to do or not. I think everyone has alright amount of HP, so I'm going to go ahead and just do Rockin'. You can continue on with your freeze. Jeff, you continue... So let's compare to see how much the shoot does compared to the his Heavy Bazooka. There we go, 419. Who's getting rather low on the HP. Actually, never mind. That takes him out. Jeff didn't even get a chance to attack. See? Not too bad. Considering he only has his only attacking move is the electrical shock attack, which, if he just so happens to target the one that has the Franklin badge, it will hurt himself. Very nice. Paul is level 66. Offense 1, speed 1, IQ 1, luck 1, max HP 1, PP up by 10. Ooh, very nice. Jeff reached 64 himself. And, ooh, got 3 guts. Okay, Jeff is going to be a gutsy guy there, saving himself from one-hit damage. Now, Pooh got level 59. Very good. Not too bad. Alright, that guy is taken out. He didn't give us any problem whatsoever. Just kept ourselves healed up and used our big attacks of PSI. Here is the Sanctuary location with its awesome music. Here we go. I'm Ness. It's been a long road getting here. Soon I'll be. What will happen to us? What's happening? My thoughts are being written out on the wall. Or are they? Dun dun dun. Fun sequence. Ness saw a vision of his father holding him. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of Lumine Hall. Like always, after going to a sanctuary location, we are going to take a listen to the soundstone. Ness touched the soundstone to his forehead and gathered his thoughts. Ugh, it's so close to being finished. We only have one sanctuary location left. We've come such a long way on our journey. Anyway, once we're all finished up here, we're going to go ahead and jump down this very flashy hole. It sounds like we're falling quite a long ways. Welcome to the Lost Underworld! As you can see, we are very small. The camera is very panned back to be able to account for how large this area is. We are tiny here. Very small looking. You'll notice when we paused there for a moment, the earth shook and these geysers shot up. See, let's go ahead and wait for it to shake a little bit more. We'll go ahead and touch the geyser. Happens periodically every so often. We can listen to the little funky beats that are encountering down here. There it goes. Earth is shaking. And you can see, we ride the geyser up. And then the hot spring energized you completely. So yeah, that's a little bit of a healing point there. But yeah, this place is very large. You can see that the shakes happen a little bit infrequently there. There's a dinosaur down there. Kind of interesting. Big, giant enemies that we've got going on here. That over there, there's actually a present over there. I wonder if I can make my way over to it without getting into trouble with this here dinosaur. Looks like we're not, so we're actually going to encounter it. This is the Wetnosaur. The Wetnosaur has 1,030 HP, is weak to fire and partially weak to freeze, can stomp with his huge foot, which does low-level damage, can swing his tail very hard, which does high-level damage, use a biting attack, which does high-level damage, or make a loud rumble, which solidifies 1. So yeah, normal enemy encounter has over 1,000 HP. I mean, it is a freaking dinosaur, so I guess you would suspect something like that. But he is partially weak to freeze. I don't think he would have a shield, but if he does, then oops. But let's go ahead and just pull some freezes out here. Get that going. There we go. Yep, no shield to worry about there. Just want to make sure that you're doing some damage to him. Oh, also, Ness will come in and do a smash attack, so that's no worry there. Very good. Wetnosaur down. Ness reached level 70 now. Offense guts, max HP. Ooh, Ness got life up Omega. Yes, life up Omega. You can see, we'll go in here to our status so we can take a quick look at that. Life up Omega restores 400 HP to everyone. It is a party heal. Finally, we have a party heal, and that is super great to have. No, can't fit between those trees. That's why I was having such a hard time. Let's open the present. There's that brain food lunch inside. Good. Good to have. Write down that I encountered the Wetnosaur. There we go. Very good. Now that we've gotten our preoccupation done with that present, let's go ahead and read this sign. Which the sign is actually normal sized based on like the regular overworld sprites, but you can see that we are much smaller, so the sign is basically huge. In case of danger, evacuate here, the boss. You can see there are some very tiny green specks here. These are actually tenda. You're strange, but you smell good, so I'll tell you a secret. Did you feel the earthquake a little while ago? You know, we have earthquakes here all the time. After an earthquake, the hot spring will erupt. The blue springs are great for recovering health. The red springs are perfect for healing paralysis or drawing out poison. So yeah, so blue ones are your health and PP. The red ones will get rid of your status ailments. The bird right there says the strange words like hello and click beep beep beep. So yeah, this guy is actually a telephone. You can call him up. So since we've defeated a sanctuary boss, I should probably save. That way, if anything happens that is saved in the game, we don't want to have to worry about that. Very good. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue onward with our exploration of this big giant area where we are very tiny. Everything is massive around us. There's a purple dinosaur over there. But what I want to do is I want to head this way first, since there is an item way over here, an item box. We're going to get this. There's a Horn of Life inside. Well, all 7 of those that you bought, if you ever wanted to save one, you could have just come down here for it. Anyway, here is another new enemy. This is the Chompasaur. The Chompasaur has 1,288 HP. Partially weak to freeze, can do PSI Fire Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, stomp with his huge foot, which does low-level damage, swing tail very hard, which does high-level damage, and this enemy has a 1 out of 128 chance of dropping a Magic Fry Pan, which is an item for Paula, technically Paula's ultimate weapon, but it's like the Gutsy Bat, and where it raises her guts a lot, and it misses quite a bit, so might be her ultimate, but it's probably not the item that you want to rely on too much. Let's just go ahead and try and attack this guy and get him down, because this guy can be pretty dangerous, especially since he knows how to do Fire Gamma. But a couple good freeze gammas there. And he's solidified, so he won't get a chance to... Oh, God, he's got a power shield. That's right. Okay, this is the guy that I was remembering that has a shield. So you might want to be weary of that and not do attacks that are going to get deflected like that. And actually just use your magic attacks. Can use the neutralizer, but I have a feeling that our guys are going to be able to kill him outright. Just with our effective freezes. Yep, there we go. Paula got her freeze out. No problemo. So yeah, be weary. This guy does have a power shield. So, has physical power shield. There we go. Just making a note on that on my records. That way, if I encounter one in the future and I forget that he has the power shield, I will be able to look at that and know that. There's a big circle over here. This guy's interesting, and he's pulsating. It looks like he's got a face. It looks like the moon almost. What the heck is this guy? Well, this guy is the Ego Orb. The Ego Orb has 592 HP, is weak to freeze outright, can bash to for low-level damage, tear into you for high-level damage, or growl and lunge forward, which also does high-level damage. I forget if this guy's like the other guy that has a shield or not, but I'm not going to take any chances. We're going to just go ahead and go all out. Use freeze gamma on him. You can shoot, and you can also use freeze gamma. He does not quite have as much HP as the other one, considering I think that almost killed him by itself. Yep, sure enough. So freeze gamma might be a little bit overkill on those compared to the other one, considering he basically has half of the HP that the other ones do. But yeah, he's not too bad. The enemies here can be quite worrisome if you underestimate their power and don't go all out. There's a sea pendant inside of that one. Let's see, night, rain, flame. I forget, is the sea better than the flame, or is it on par? It is actually better. So I will go ahead and equip that to you. Very good. I wonder if the night... I feel like we got the night pendant quite a bit ago. I wonder if the rain, the flame pendant will be better for Ness. Let's do some maneuvering around here real quick. I take that back. I can't do any maneuvering around. Our inventory is completely full. I don't think there's anywhere to do any sort of inventory management down here. There might be a guy that sells stuff down here, actually, so I will I'll keep wandering around the area and see what we can find. So I think we're close to where the establishment is. I remember it being like somewhere in the middle of the map, but of course this area is so big. Yeah, there it is. I see the fence now. Alright, wandering around, coming up to here, and this guy will say something pretty funny when we get actually to the gate here. He'll say, "You guys smell really good." "Who am I?" "I'm a Tenda." And this guy, oh, this guy's the funny, says, "Hey, what are you doing inside our dinosaur cage? I'm going to open the door and get you out of there right now. I'm the boss, so I will get you out." "Thank you for the Tenderkraut." Ness's Tenderkraut was stolen. Hey, there we go. There's an item. There's an inventory space that's now free. Now we get rid of that special item. The awful smell surrounding the group is now gone. Good, finally. Bet it smells like sauerkraut. Got that same like cabbagey smell. Why don't you see the talkative mystery rock? That rock really jabbers away. Even though I listened to the talkative mystery rock story, I don't understand what he's talking about. Thank you for coming all the way to this primitive country. You must be really tired. To stay, it'll run you $400. You're going to stay, aren't you? No. So unlike the Tenda above the ground, this Tenda charges you to rest. But with the hot springs, there's not really a reason to actually need to rest with him. There's another phone if you need to do any sort of saving. We made a cage for dinosaurs and locked them all up. That's what my brother tells me, but I don't believe it. He's just spewing out of his cake hole. It's an interesting way to say it instead of pie hole, cake hole. But yeah, you can see they're in kind of like a circling enclosed pen here, but they say that it's they're the ones outside of the cage. You finally came, Ness. Also, this rock heals you, so there's not a reason for you to stay at the healing location there. Finally, you talk to me. Listen, Ness. I'm going to tell you something very important. You may want to take notes. Ready? You're the chosen one. Your destiny is not only yours, it's the destiny of the whole universe. There will be a time in which all of you in the universe will overlap each other. It's not necessary to understand now. Do you remember Giant Step in 1-ette? That is one of your sanctuary. It is a spot which gives you power and allows you to realize all your skills. There was a monster that protected it. The monster was influenced by the power of the place. You must have beaten those monsters. You must reach all of the 8 power spots in the world. When the Soundstone records the melodies of all 8 power spots, you can finally see your world. I'll tell you all the power spots. 1. Giant Step in 1-ette. 2. Lilliput Steps in Peaceful Rest Valley near Tucson. 3. Milky Well and Grapefruit Falls in Saturn Valley. 4. Rainy Circle found by Jeff in Winters. 5. Magnet Hill at the edge of the city in Forside. Of Forside. 6. Pink Cloud, which Pooh knows. And 7. Lumine Hall, where the shining lichen lives in the cave. 8. A new place is now going to be opened up to you. Fire Spring, located southwest of here. Listen to the melodies of all 8 power spots. If you do not fail, you may upset Gygas's plans. Understand, Ness? The time will come. The time when the destiny of you and the whole universe will overlap. It is fast approaching. Alright, well, what a lore dump there. Very nice. Didn't you think that the Tenda up above have some particularly beautiful women? They're still shy, though. Well, not anymore. They're less shy now that they read the book. But I don't know that he would know. We are the same Tenda as those above ground. We seem different? Yeah, you know the Tenda up there are shy and don't like to talk. Well, they talk more now. Don't feed the dinosaurs in the cage, the boss. Yes, the cage, because they are in the cage and not us. Tenda, who like to talk, came to the Lost Underworld because we couldn't stand the quiet above, so we established a separate tribe. I hope we can be friendly again someday. Yeah, it was a lot easier to live up above. Yeah, I can imagine not encountering all these dinosaurs. Thank you for coming all the way into this primitive country. Oh yeah, that's right, this is the guy that wants to charge us $400 to rest, even though the rock will let us rest for free. Let's play store! My friend Igo loves this game, so, hi, may I help you? Yeah, we could sell. Why not? Alright, let's see. This is the guy that I was saying that we could sell with. I don't think we're going to need this rabbit's foot. I'm just going to go ahead and sell that. Yeah, why not? Very good. Yes, I would like to sell... We're not going to need the super bomb because we have the guy... We have the heavy bazooka, which does more damage than that. And that should be good. Let's play again sometime. And I believe, since there's a store... This guy, it's really hard to navigate in here. These trees have humongous hitboxes. This guy's an ATM. You're a foreigner, aren't you? I'm a world-wise Tenda. I was an exchange student who traveled to a country that is known as an economic superpower. My name is Ego Stike. Let me know if I can do anything for you. Shall I loan you some money? No. I don't feel strange about it at all. Please ask me anytime. That guy is like the guy in Deep Darkness. He will charge you a very exorbitant fee for withdrawing money. There we go. So we've got a little bit more things to do here before we let things off. There's a couple more items to grab while we're wandering around. This guy says, a chubby, obnoxious kid from some foreign country said something heart-rendering, so I'm healing my wounds in the hot springs. Chubby, obnoxious kid, huh? I wonder if we know who that particular kid is. This here is another geyser. I believe that's the red one, which we don't currently have any status ailments, so there's no reason for us to need to wait around and rest in it. But if we come up here, there is another item, which we need to wander around these trees to get to. This gotta basically get around. Guts capsule! Who who can use guts? You know what? I'm just going to give that to Ness. Might as well just get that over with. And one more particular item that I want to find before I will go back to the settlement there and leave things off. And this last item is in the southwest corner, sort of close to where the enemy is, not the enemy, the sanctuary that the guy mentioned. Hello, another ego orb. Let's go ahead and cut back a little bit. Don't need to use all of our attack. Like, don't need to use freeze gamma on it. So he doesn't have as much. Oh, freeze beta still did quite a bit of damage. Okay, never mind. Might have been able to able to get away with just doing freeze alpha on him. But he does a lot of damage, so maybe it is a good thing that we attack him. There's the item right down there. We just have to work our way around to it. But first, before we do that, there is a cave hole up here that we might want to poke our head in and listen to this interesting music that almost sounds Beatles-like. Very weird object there and there. That almost kind of looks like the Skyrunner crashed there. Wonder what sort of foreshadowing that might be there. Anyway, moving on. Go ahead, make our way down and try and grab that item that's there to make our way around this body of water. Don't know that we'll be able to get around this Chomposaur. He's probably going to encounter us, unless he gets stuck on a tree like he is, which we can get away scot-free. Hooray! And this item here, it is the Cloak of Kings. This is what I was saying in the last part. I was like, I don't remember where Pooh's last item is. Well, it is there. It is in the Lost Underworld. So we're going to give that to Jeff so we can free up an inventory space and give that to Pooh. And with this, Pooh finally has all of his equipment slots filled. He is got the Of Kings set fully decked out there. He is in a very good situation. Now, I think, he's going to get stuck on the tree again. Very nice. Now, if we continue down further that way, that's what leads you over to where the cave is. But I think we've done enough for one day. So I'm going to actually wander my way back to the settlement area so I can save the game and leave things off there. And in the next part, we will go back southwest. We will backtrack down there so we can press on and make our way to our final sanctuary location. Man, sanctuary locations 7 and 8 really kind of come real quick, one right after the other after a pause in there. But anyway, that'll be for the next part as the earth quakes and shakes. So I thank you for watching. I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.